What is up, my friends? We're here. Flashpoint Fridays. That's right, Flashpoint Fridays. Look, I got Zach out of the Soul Stone. What's up, buddy?
It was actually pretty nice in there, you know?
It is warm and comfy, I'm sure, with all those other people with you.
It felt really soulful.
Yeah, true.
Soulful. I'm actually going to aim this a little lower.
All right. Also, guys, tonight, first podcast ever. Fresh Cup of Comics Unfiltered tonight on your audio waves. We're going to make your ear pussies bleed tonight. Wow.
Oh.
Well, hey.
Well, hello.
Anyways, hello.
Put your kids to bed. This is
go.
Fresh Cup of Comics late night.
Hey, we're going to make this Super Moms number 2 or Super Smilfs. Smilfs? Milfs?
Oh, God.
What up, Ramos? Ramos.
What up?
I got to find a sound for you, Ramos. But for now, I will give you...
Booyah!
Since John doesn't like it.
Oh, man. All right, so this being Flashpoint Friday, this is all about DC. We have a lot to talk about. And I don't know how we usually try to aim for these to be hour shows now.
It might be longer.
This might be like a 2-hour show.
Okay, so guys, just like Batman uses his batarang or his bat, is it his bat gun? Is that the batarang? Grappling hook. His bat grappling hook. I totally forgot his thing. We're gonna use our grappling hooks to pull you in and in and in for more DC news. Zach, hit us up with the first thing, buddy.
DC is closing. I'm just kidding.
No,
but
show's
seriously,
ending.
The first thing, kind of DC, pretty much DC. We got a new trailer for Hellboy, and it looks badass.
Oh, you mean the first trailer?
Yeah. Because we never got a first one. This was the first official trailer. The first one was.
I don't even remember the first one.
This was the first one.
Was Billy Idol in the first one?
I don't think about it. I don't think about that. This is what I was expecting with the first trailer.
Yo, John P.
What up?
What up? Wait. Can't see John P.
Yeah. So we got our first. What's good? Everything. Actually,
everything's good. Everything's good in DC.
Yeah. I can't say the same for Marvel.
We'll talk about that on Tesseract Tuesdays.
Tesseract Tuesday is going to be great.
I'm loving these new formats we started.
Yeah, it keeps it more focused.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, but yeah, so this new Hellboy trailer, it's everything that I expected the first trailer to be, but we didn't get that with the first. This should have been the first trailer officially.
Oh, okay.
Just because like the music, it was smoke on the water, but it was like a dramatic, like hard, like smoke on the water. Oh,
and then like the like some of the creatures they're showing, like that big giant one that looks like Godzilla size, like wrecking bridges and stuff.
Did you watch the Green Band or the Red Band trailer? Was there like cussing and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so you watched the Red Band.
Okay.
Yeah,
that looks so cool.
Yeah, my favorite line.
So cool.
My favorite line from the trailer really sold me was you had the Blood Queen telling him like his prophecy and everything and like how they'd be great together, and he's like, it's not going to work out because I'm a Capricorn and you're fucking nuts. Oh, it's so good. Nate.
Oh, snap.
Snake.
Or Nate.
What's up, buddy? His name is Snake. His name is Snake.
Snake Nate.
Snake Richard.
Nate Snake.
Nate.
Naked.
But yeah. Oh my God, dude, this Hellboy trailer for sure. Yeah, there was a scene in the trailer where you see him on the back of a dragon.
Was it like a dragon or like a demon?
It was like a demon. I had to watch the trailer again. I watched the trailer once and it was enough. But dude, I am sold. I'm sold. This should have been the first trailer. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, the other one I don't remember the last one.
All I remember from the first one was, okay, that's a weird song choice, and then the entire trailer was, you're different. Yeah.
Yeah, I use this to like punch things.
That was You're big. Yeah. I know.
Hey boss, I punch things with this clobbering.
I got a big arm. Yeah, but this one actually like he looks like he's he's like into This I am so on board for this. This is what I expected when they said a rated R Yeah, the gore, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, way better than the original. I like the original Hellboy that they, with Ron Perlman.
Oh yeah,
I almost
yeah.
call him
sure.
Roll Perlman. I don't know why.
Ro Perlman.
Roll Perlman. But yeah, guys, we're gonna also like Zach. We're doing some different formats with what we're talking about. What?
Says there's nobody watching.
No one's watching.
Says nobody on. Can you guys still see us?
They're writing to us.
They were. I don't know, it just says nobody watching. Let me look at my phone. Sorry, technical difficulties, guys.
Yeah, he said yeah. They can see us.
You guys are good? Okay. Yeah, this thing's acting up. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, there it goes. It's tallying up the numbers. Tally up, sir.
It's a little behind.
You're behind YouTube. By the way, guys, me and Zach are gonna make this show better than Supermoms ever was.
Damn, that's a lot to live up to.
It is.
A lot to live up to.
It is, but we can do it.
Women.
Because I personally think Supermoms was one of our best videos we've done.
Yeah.
Even though like one of the videos, I think the Big Trouble in Little Closet. It's Big Trouble in Little Closet. Sorry, I wish I had a big closet. I don't know.
Little Trouble.
I don't even know how that got so many views like it did, but
just switch to the laptop. You can see us. Okay. Cool. Just making sure. Yeah, we've been having trouble with the.
Or they can't see us. All right.
Okay. So moving on from the Hellboy trailer, we got news that we are going to get a new Shazam trailer on Monday. So
Shazam!
If you guys follow anybody involved with what?
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
I'm just fucking with you.
Since when was he
Zachary Levi? Sorry.
Well, Zachary Levi posted it, but also
but Zac Efron's so dreamy.
The director of Shazam, who goes by Pony Smasher.
What?
Pony Smasher on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, go follow Pony Smasher. He
I might have to put him on ours.
He showed that like upload in progress, and like there's gonna be a new trailer on Monday. So watch out for that. Anybody who's excited for Shazam. Pony Smasher. Yeah, he smashes ponies.
I bet he does.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't smash little Sebastian.
Little Sebastian. Yeah. So I mean, I'm excited. At this point though, I don't need to see any more for Shazam. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I don't want
whatever
see
they got. Yeah. Because it might ruin.
Just the one scene that they keep showing where he's like Shazam, and like he jumps off the roof.
The building. Yeah.
Oh,
that was so
cool.
Good.
So
it's
good.
Like the animated one they did. Like back in I forget when that came out. The animated movie they did with Shazam.
Oh yeah.
He did that same thing in the movie. It was so cool.
It looks fantastic. Yeah, I'm excited. For it. But yeah, anybody who's excited for a Shazam trailer, watch for it on Monday. That's when it's gonna drop.
Sweet.
Speaking of release dates, we got a release date for Aquaman 2. It's gonna release in December, I believe December 18th of 2022. Sweet. So we officially got a release date for Aquaman 2.
Here, I'll give it that.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work, but I'll give it that. I didn't want to. I think that was a sad error.
Yeah, which I'm excited. That's what I'm excited for is Aquaman 2. I mean, I'm excited for Shazam, obviously, but Aquaman
versus Little Mermaid.
Aquaman. I just want to see Aqua Lad. I want or bring in an Aqua Baby. Give me Aqua Baby.
Aqua Baby.
A little water drop. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm Aqua Baby, yo.
I'm Droplet.
I'm dropping my droplets.
Yeah, no, that's what I want. I want to see a family dynamic now that they're together, Arthur and Mara. Yeah, I just want to see them kind of elaborate on that.
Do they have a kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, like it all depends on what they want to do with the actual movie universe. Do you guys watch Young Justice Outsiders? Ramos asks.
I did watch Young Justice Outsiders. The recent season you're talking about, right? The one that just came out.
Outsiders.
Is there any other new episodes?
Not that I know.
Because I've only seen the 13.
Yeah. So what do you think about it?
It's different from the first two seasons, obviously, but
okay.
I liked it. It's a different team's scenario, like of the team they have.
Mhm.
So instead of like Robin, it's Nightwing. He's like the leader of the group.
Yeah.
And you got 2 new characters, which was kind of cool. And then a character from Teen Titans show gets involved near the end of the series. So I thought it was cool.
No spoilers.
I'm not spoiling anything, but it's very cool.
There's
Like
an Aqua Baby in that. Is an Aqua Baby in Outsiders?
there's an Aqua Baby?
I haven't seen
Yeah, you're
Outsiders
right,
yet.
Ramos. There is. Yes, there is a scene. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see Mara in full mother mode.
Yeah. There's a part in there. Yes, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, because I haven't seen it yet, so
Yeah.
I'm right there with you with the no spoilers. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic, which is the title of Flashpoint Fridays, the Flash movie.
Where's the Flash movie?
Yeah, taking his time. Fastest man alive, taking a
It's
slowest
in the Speed
time.
Force.
Yeah, he's lost in the Speed Force.
Yeah.
The Flash movie update. Just wanted to throw this out there because I guess we'll just make this a weekly.
Throw it at
thing.
me, son.
Flashpoint Friday Flash update.
Throw those at me. I don't know if I have an update sound. Let's see. We'll give it.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
It's a big show.
that makes no sense for the Flash, but you're good. Yeah, the Flash. So apparently they're going through script rewrites because originally it was supposed to be this whole like Flashpoint thing, and so now they're actually going through extensive rewrites and everything like that. But there was an interview with Ezra Miller where they were asking him about the Flash movie and like, why haven't we seen it yet and everything, and he said if they're gonna make it, like they're still planning it and everything, they're still
keeping him as the Flash and stuff too?
Yeah, as far as what he's saying, but what he's saying is like they're trying to get it just right because they want it to be like this gift to the fans and for everybody, he says, but also like this major like gift to like the fans.
What if that was the news that Jason Momoa got, that because there's a part in Flashpoint where Aquaman is there.
Mm-hmm.
What if that's...
Well, see, the thing is that people are speculating that they're just going to get rid of the whole Flashpoint altogether for now and just make it a different Flash.
But they have both characters, Wonder Woman and Aquaman and Flash.
They also had Lex and Deathstroke, and look where that went. But that's the thing is like
they might have missed their mark on that one.
At this point, I just want a good Flash movie.
Yeah, of course.
Like I would like to see him. If we don't get a Flashpoint, just give us the Rogues, right? But then have them be second to you find out that like Reverse Flash is like the main bad guy.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like how the show's doing, but I want to do it. I want them to do it, better.
True. That light was like, it's like
messing with you.
Yeah, it's like making my...
No worries. But yeah,
no worries. Let it mess with you the rest of the time.
But it's see, I love hearing Ezra Miller talk about the Flash because he's so passionate about it. So like when he talks about it, he talks about it like he's just like fanboying out. Yeah. And that's what he's doing because he was telling the person in the interview, like, you've got the DC universe, you got the multiverse, and the speedsters are the ones that like connect those different worlds.
Yeah.
And the way he describes that, like, I would love to see that in a Flash movie. Even if they're not doing Flashpoint, I would love to see them like kind of like use the whole like maybe he gets lost in the Speed Force and is like finding different worlds and realizing he could do this.
Different multiverses.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Different Flashes in there.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
It'd be different. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I would love to see a Flashpoint, like just to have. Oh, what Link's in there?
Link's on Link.
Oh my God. Link. All right. Hey, that was a little more exciting. I got. Speaking of Zelda, hell yeah! I can't wait for the new game. All right.
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening.
Looks so good.
So awesome. It looks like the old originals.
It looks so good. It looks like they look like little like clay.
Yeah, dude, so cool.
Almost
I
like
can't wait. And on the Switch, it's gonna look amazing.
They look like Dorbs.
Yeah, they do like little Dorbs. Yeah.
Yeah, little ball heads. Yeah,
looks cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Any Wonder Woman news?
Not yet.
I can't believe we haven't seen anything.
No Wonder
Woman. I don't know if that's like.
Yeah, nothing.
A good or bad thing. Because I want to see like what she's gonna look like as Cheetah, not Chitara.
Chitari Tech.
Chitara from Planet Lino.
But yeah, they want to give me a gift. Get rid of Ezra. See, that's the thing though. Okay.
Well, all right. I kind of agree like in the beginning.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But I like him for what it. I thought he did a pretty good job.
See, I love Ezra's passion behind it, but I agree, I would love to see somebody who resembles the comic book,
blonde hair,
like even like I mean like he doesn't act like comic book Barry. He acts more like a Wally, but
he's very kooky and like
I like his version of it.
Yeah,
but it's not Barry.
Yeah,
so I get that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But
I mean that was cool though, like because I was like, oh, what he's not gonna be a forensic scientist. So I remember at the end of the movie, he's like, oh, I'm in.
Hey, I'm gonna help you get out of here, Dad.
Yeah,
yeah. Look at you go.
I got into forensic school or whatever. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Heartstrings.
And his dad's like,
look at you go.
Look at you go, buddy. I was the blue guy in Watchmen. Mr.
I was the blue guy in Watchmen once.
Dr. Manhattan.
That blue guy.
The blue guy with the schlong. My blue schlong. Watchmen news. Any Watchmen news? I know HBO's like.
No, we had that one.
Yet,
we had that one trailer with a couple clips. But I mean, it's good. I'm excited for that because it's more of the Watchmen universe, but without like, and you don't have to worry about them like ruining the story.
With Game of Thrones leaving, like being done, that might be something to take over their reigns, maybe a little.
I just want to see more of those cops with the yellow faces.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I love it. It's
so cool. It's cool though.
So
I love like that Watchmen world. Like it's so.
I think we're ready for it.
It's so grimy and like grimy and it's like
a dirty underground.
Yeah, like a dirty Gotham, like super dirty Gotham. You know, like after Batman died, and, like what happened to Gotham. You know.
Yeah. That's the thing is like when the Watchmen first came out, people, it was a whole different mindset, right? Yeah. Where we were just starting out with like the golden age of superhero movies that we have now, where you have Watchmen coming out. At the same time that like you had like the Dark Knight and Iron Man, like it's just like Iron Man setting up a whole Marvel universe. People were just like they wanted to see heroes rise. They didn't want to see heroes fall. I think it's at the point now where people want to see a world where heroes are flawed.
I like that better.
That's basically what we're getting with shows like Titans or Doom Patrol or Umbrella Academy with like these flawed flawed heroes.
Same thing. Well, there are some flawed villains in there too.
Yeah, but I think society is now ready for a Watchmen, which is kind of a shame because it's like, what if that Watchmen movie released now? Like, would it have been more successful?
I don't know. It might have, but I think people still will look at it as like, why are we watching a movie about superheroes not doing superhero things? It was more like a noir detective movie.
Yeah.
Kind of. But I like that kind of stuff. I thought it was cool. Like they're not doing superhero stuff. They're doing stuff that we would do a normal day, but they're wearing their superhero costumes and shit. It was so cool. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I
kind of.
Yeah, I hear you. And that's why I'm excited for this new show. It's like we get more of that.
Yeah,
more of that, please.
Now, is there gonna be a Rorschach? And
I think we're gonna have newer versions of those characters, like just like how. So when you watch, so if you whether you watched or you read the Watchmen book focuses on a newer group of heroes, but then it kind of harkens back to the original Watchmen, which for some reason I can't remember their name, but they went by a different name, the group of heroes.
Oh, like when they were all grouped together.
Yeah, when they were like before, when the comedian was younger and he tried to rape.
Yeah, I forget. It was like the comedian, the Silk Spectre, what was the Owl guy? Was his name Owl?
Night Owl?
Is it Night Owl?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Owlman or something. Owlman,
Owl dude.
His power would have been
Mr. Owl.
I'm Mr. Owl dude. It would have been cooler if he was able to actually turn his head completely around like an owl.
He can do it once.
I will never tell you any information.
That's a superpower. He didn't know he had it.
I only could use it once.
How do you know you can use it? I just know.
I might live through it. I might not.
Yeah, if people didn't like BVS, they wouldn't They wouldn't like Watchmen if it came out now. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it's the whole Zack Snyder stigma too. Like for some reason, he just gets a bad rap.
Yeah.
He gets a bad rap, and I
don't think people like his cinematography, like the way he.
No, his cinematography is the best thing. It's
It
his
is.
storytelling that people don't like. Like it's his characterization and stuff that people have a problem with. But
Because people even had issues with 300.
yeah, but it's like whenever you hear about that, like nobody says that Batman vs Superman was an ugly movie.
Yeah.
They say it was a bad Superman. They had a problem with the Batman. It's the characterization, it's the writing and stuff like that, which isn't even Zack Snyder because Chris Terrio wrote that. You know what I'm saying? But like Zack Snyder has an eye for cinematography. He'd be a great cinematographer. But I think he should get a better shot with other movies. I still think that he would make an amazing Dragon Ball movie.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, like give me that.
Because you can have those slow mo, like on 300 when he was doing all those slow mos. Imagine having a Dragon Ball Z movie where they're doing slow mos and they're just like punching each other and shit.
I mean,
dope as hell.
like the obvious choice, the obvious thing to reference the Man of Steel fight with him and Zod.
Yeah,
that's a straight up Dragon Ball fight. Like I want that.
That was amazing. Like that whole Superman movie. That's the scenes when they were flying in the air. You didn't get that with Christopher Reeves. Even though the Christopher Reeves movie, they're a classic.
But you felt the power in their flight.
It was like, holy shit, this guy's up in the air. They're beating the shit out of each other in the air. Like, that's what you want out of Superman.
I'll never forget the first time I watched the trailer, too, for Man of Steel, where you see him take flight, and then the sonic boom kicks in. You see the dome of air go around him. And I was just like...
You're like, whoa.
But yeah, so kind of getting back on track here. The next thing that I want to talk about is Suicide Squad 2.
What? Suicide Squad 2?
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
2.
Wait for them to ask you who you know.
2. So Suicide Squad Dose is the sequel to the first movie, Suicide
Squad Dose. In the toilet. This one doesn't flush.
Apparently, so they're blaming scheduling issues. I don't know if there's anything more to it, but Will Smith is not returning as Deadshot in Suicide Squad 2. I'm over the moon about this.
Oh, he's too busy. He's stuck
happy.
Dude, he's stuck in a fucking lamp. I guess he's blue on this one.
Oh, my God. None of that ringing a bell. So he's not going to come back as Deadshot. So like they're trying to figure out whether or not they're going to recast or just replace the character altogether with a different character. I think they should just replace the character and give Deadshot back to the CW universe because they're fleshing him out with his family and everything. Yeah, like I would like to see more of that Deadshot compared to Will Smith because Will Smith, he was just Will Smith with a good aim. Yeah, but like with the Deadshot on the CW, that like I saw Deadshot. Yeah. So that's my take. I think they should just give him back to CW, give us a different character altogether, especially if Harley is not going to be as a big of a role in Suicide Squad 2.
Who would you? Well, I'm telling you, if he's out, and I know John doesn't like him, but the Bronze Tiger is in, dude. I'm telling you, that's coming. Bronze Tiger.
Okay.
I'm guessing I want to say if Croc's not going to be there, King Shark.
He's too busy watching BET. I think King Shark would be a good choice. That was their original choice.
And Terry Crews, they already said Terry Crews. Like
Terry Crews is King Shark.
I think that'd be perfect. Like size wise,
I'd be down.
And like they put prosthetics and stuff on him, and he look cool. I would love him to keep Captain Boomerang. Because I like that character as Captain Boomerang. What happened?
How's this reviewing this thing? You have a perfectly good Deathstroke just sitting on his ass. Exactly. That'd be amazing. Replace Deadshot with Deathstroke.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
that would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yes.
That's
Why didn't I think about that?
That's a possibility. They might do that.
Yeah, but at the same time, like they might not. They might just make a Amanda Waller standalone movie because the Trench let's go ahead and make Superman's left boot the movie.
Like versus Amanda Waller.
I don't get it. Like
Amanda Waller, played by Whoopi Goldberg.
I mean, I'm kind of down for that. But that's the thing is, they introduced this amazing version of Deathstroke, and like physically, just looking at him, you're intimidated.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I mean, they might be able to pull something like that off.
I hope
cool.
they at least do something with him, because that tease got me more excited than anything else in the DC universe. Was just seeing Deathstroke there, and he takes off his mask. You see Joe Manganiello with the eye patch.
Yeah, with the hair, like the gray hair. And
yes,
stuff. Yeah, that was cool.
That was so.
That was cool.
The hype. Even people that didn't like the movie, they were just like, "Oh, that was pretty cool, though."
Yeah,
like I don't know. I do like Bronze Tiger. I just don't like him with Suicide Squad. Interesting. Why is that? Yeah, is he just better on his own, or what?
Yeah, he is better on his own, but usually, in that Suicide Squad movie they did on the DC, the animated movie, Bronze Tiger was brought in because Rick Flag wasn't there. He was kind of like put in place for the Rick Flag character, where he was in charge of the whole team, because he was like the best martial artist in DC universe, which is highly questionable.
I think that obviously goes to Harley Quinn these days, because she's indestructible and the best character ever made, and she takes down Atlantis single-handedly and fucking annihilates,
a giant mallet.
Fucking knocks Aquaman out underwater with her fucking mallet underwater.
With an underwater mallet.
It's just a fucking regular mallet
with gills,
but it's wet now.
It's a fish mallet.
It's a meat tenderizer that she fucking uses to knock out Aquaman underwater.
Hey, Aquaman, I'm gonna hit you with my fish mallet.
That's my one thing.
Waka waka.
I used to love Harley Quinn, but I loved her for the flawed character she was. But now she's like, they're like, oh, she's empowering. She can do anything. She's literally if we want her to defeat Wonder Woman, she will.
I feel like they're overusing her.
Yes.
So
yes.
I mean, she's in a single movie, and now
they have a trilogy planned for her.
Suicide Squad. I mean, she's all right character. I've never really, no
Man of Steel 2.
She was
no Flash,
Joker's
no Cyborg,
sidekick,
no Green Lantern,
yeah,
but a trilogy of Harley Quinn movies.
Well, because it's it's popular now. Unfortunately, I mean, unfortunately for some people don't like Harley Quinn, but she's popular with the younger crowds.
No, I get that. It's just like we're also getting an animated Harley Quinn show on the DC universe. It's like, okay, we get it, like Harley Quinn, but like where is Green Lantern? Where is that? There's a whole universe that you can introduce right there.
And I feel like with making a Suicide Squad movie, you're almost like they're supposed to be villains, right?
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
But you're making a villain hero movie.
Misunderstood. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's weird, like to
100%.
Like I'd rather all right, if you're not gonna have if you're not gonna have Ben Affleck as Batman, but you're gonna have get a guy play Batman, put Batman as the head, like
the villain,
not the villain, like like they did Assault on Arkham, the animated movie with the Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah,
and he was in that.
Batman he was like cleaning up their mess.
Yeah, do something like that. Like add Batman in that kind of.
That's what I thought they were going to do with the Suicide Squad movie. Like the way the trailer is like played, where you saw the Batmobile coming in. I thought like, oh shit, he's going to come in at the end and like face off with the Joker. Like I thought that was what was going to happen, and then like it was just like, oh, he's got a cameo at the beginning, but the end is a belly dancing face off with some light beam in the sky. But yeah, that's that, and that brings us to our final topic about the movies. Anyway, they said that because of the success of Aquaman and Wonder Woman and all that stuff, the standalone movies are where their money is at. They're going to focus less on connectivity. They're not going to have these movies be as connected anymore. So they're going to focus less on movies like Justice League or the League of Doom. Back burner for now. Who knows if they're ever going to bring that back? But because these standalone movies are doing better, they're just going to do those, and maybe they'll connect them down the road. Hopefully
before I die.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like we had the beginning of a DC like universe, and instead of just like fixing things and perfecting it, they're downright just shoving it aside.
Yeah.
and then just like, yeah, we'll just make what we've been doing before. We're just like, we'll have Batman. Then like, if we make another Batman movie, we'll just recast him again. And it's like, don't do that. Like,
Batman mini faces.
there is a reason that Marvel makes up most of like the record-breaking ticket sales. And that's because they built the successful universe. But DC's like, we're going to do our own thing and try to mimic the success. But it's like, if you're going to do your own thing, you're not going to get the same success because they got that success doing a specific thing, a specific schedule of movie releases and like tying it all together and everything. DC wants to mimic that success, but they want to do the opposite. It's like,
yeah, I mean, it's almost like some of their movies are good, and then the rest suck, and then a couple years later, some of their movies are good. Marvel has a consistency of like having a good movie, 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 and then maybe one all right movie,
like a flop or something. Yeah. I mean, even the flops are.
Yeah, and
I was watching this thing. There's a character. There's a guy on YouTube that I follow named Jody's Corner.
Mm-hmm.
And when the whole thing with the Captain Marvel Rotten Tomatoes want to see score thing happened, he started looking up the different scores for like the different ratings of movies and stuff.
Yeah.
And he would look up the worst Marvel movies and compare them to the scores of the best DC movies.
What?
And see what the difference was.
That's crazy.
And I believe it was V for Vendetta got a 73. Iron Man 2, 73. They think like score wise, they think Iron Man 2 was as good as V for Vendetta. And then he looked up Iron Man 3 and it had an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes. And then he looked up The Watchmen and it was like a 70. And it's like really. And then he looked up Thor, and it was like an 86 or something like that. And he looked up Man of Steel, and it was like a 63 or something. I forget that, but it was like super low.
Well, I think me and John were talking about it on Tesseract Tuesday. Rotten Tomato, I guess Disney owns part of Rotten Tomatoes, supposedly. That's what he was.
Yeah, but I don't know how much that means,
I don't know how,
though.
like,
if
they're like, hey, make sure all Marvel movies get, the right thing, right score.
Let's see. John says, let's see. Ramos, okay. So Ramos said, to me, if they say something is the best in a movie or show, but in the comic that thing isn't the best, I just assume whatever is the best doesn't exist. True. Close. Bronze Tiger was the best martial artist in the DCAU at the time of Hell to Pay. He always said to be the best top martial artist in DC. Richard the Dragon, Lady Shiva, and Batman. Okay. But if you're talking all DC number one undisputed is Karate Kid from Legion of Superheroes. I thought WB owned part of it.
Karate Kid? Wait, what?
WB. Yeah, so I don't even know who owns parts of Rotten Tomatoes, but it's undeniable some sort of bias is going on.
In
like some sort of bias because like the best DC movies are still scoring lower than the worst Marvel movies.
Yeah.
The worst.
That's crazy.
Iron Man 2 was better than Watchmen and V for Vendetta and Man of Steel.
I liked Iron Man 2. A lot of people hated Iron Man 2, but I liked it. I liked it better than Iron Man 3.
The weakest.
If I had to pick Iron Man
3. Yeah. Iron Man 3 got a better score than Iron Man 2 did.
I like Iron Man 2 because of Whiplash. And a lot of people didn't like Whiplash, but I like Whiplash because that's like a very obscure Iron Man villain. Like,
yeah. I mean, he was intimidating in the trailers.
Yeah, and he was cool. I mean, a different take on it, but each time these movies do villains and they change it up, it's not going to always look what you want to look like.
Yeah.
From the books, unfortunately.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like you have an established universe.
Yeah.
And people grow accustomed to that more so than the established books.
Of course, yeah.
So when a movie comes out, i.e. Iron Man 2 or 3 or whatever, a lot of times when they're in the reviews, you'll see it's a great addition to the Marvel universe. Whereas with the DC stuff, it's like, oh, this is lacking. That's it. It's not like oh, it's okay addition to the DC universe.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that to like help bump it up or anything. But Keenan, how's it
Keenan,
going, man?
up?
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
Just in time, we're getting ready to talk about some of your favorite stuff, man.
Are we?
Yeah.
What?
So
It's a surprise.
with that, we're gonna conclude the DC movie news. So yeah, just a quick recap. We had the Hellboy trailer that dropped. Looks awesome.
Movie news.
Sorry. We had the Hellboy trailer that dropped. Shazam trailer dropping Monday. Aquaman 2 release date is in 2022. The Flash movie script is going through rewrites. Will Smith is no longer in Suicide Squad 2 for scheduling
He's trapped in a
issues.
lamp.
And overall, the DC universe is not going to be as connected as usual,
What
or
if,
as it has been.
what if you went into like Home Goods or like Wool Market and you bought like this like cool little lamp and you rubbed it and Will Smith popped out of nowhere? What's up, guys?
Home Goods.
I don't know. Do they have lamp? Like they have lamps at Home Goods. I don't know if they
Hello,
have
welcome to the
Genie
Cave of Wonders. Over here, you'll have our lamps. Just give them a good rub if if you like what you see. Everything's full price, so.
I'm currently no longer a Suicide Squad member. I'm just
Work at
in,
Home
I'm just in
Goods.
lamps now.
So we're gonna go over to books real quick. DC books that are
Sweet.
coming out. Specifically, the first thing is an actual book. So DC is starting their whole ink line.
Yeah.
DC Ink or whatever, which is actual like novels with illustrations, I guess. And the first one to start it off is called Mara Tidebreaker, which is going to be an origin story for Mara, telling how she, growing up as a princess of Zebul and being tasked to go find Arthur and try to kill him to like stop this war or whatever. And then she like falls in love with him, all that stuff. It's going to show her origin up until that point,
Oh, that's cool.
which is really neat. Yeah, and especially since now after the movie's released and people are more familiar with Mara, like the vast majority of people, you have these little girls that can read books about like this empowering princess going and defying her kingdom because of something. That's what
Now,
she wants.
is it like, and like, are there pictures in it, or is it just a book?
It says it's being illustrated by somebody, so I'm guessing it's gonna have
But
some.
it's basically like a
Harry Potter book where you have like
It's
some
like-
illustrations.
It's like this, like a hardback comic book, or is it actual
It's an actual chapter novel
chapter novel with
some illustrations. Yeah, but it's an actual like book, like a bestseller type book.
Okay.
But yeah, Mara Tidebreaker, and I think it's cool, especially focusing on Mara.
That's cool. That's something different. Like like I would probably read that because I'm interested in I like the comic book world.
Yeah,
But even though there's not a picture, I'd probably read it because it's something that I would have read in a comic book anyways, and you could probably picture it reading it.
Yeah.
So
Ramos said.
back to the chat board.
Ramos said Doom Patrol introduced one of the weirdest comic book characters I've ever seen in today's episode. It's a spoiler though, so we don't got to talk about it, but let it be known it's news. I can only hazard a guess. Because
I gotta watch Doom Patrol because it looks so cool.
I've heard some characters that are supposed to be introduced on there, and one of them is literally a street. I don't know if that's who you're talking about.
A street?
A street,
Oh, a street.
like a city street.
Interesting.
Yeah, like that's his power. Is he's a street.
Like
he can teleport anywhere he wants in the world.
But he's just a street.
But he'll always be a street. Yeah, but the way he communicates with people is he'll like anybody who's walking on the street, he can communicate through them, like possession based.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Interesting.
apparently in the show is supposed to be like some non-gender specific person that he's supposed to connect
That's
people
cool.
through. But like say for instance you're being chased by cops or something.
Yeah.
You're chasing down a criminal. You're a hero. You're chasing down criminals. You lead him down the street or whatever. The street can teleport itself to right outside a cop, like a police station or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they're on the street, so it teleports like with them.
Wow, that's pretty rad.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if that's real. Nah, see, I've heard of the street. I was straight puzzled when I saw this. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I got to start watching. I got to watch this.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
But I mean, I don't have the DC app still. I had a trial of it
If you
for a bit.
fire break your fire stick,
I know.
can watch it all.
I know, but I like to do things legally.
I live on the dark side.
But I have been watching the first 3 episodes of Umbrella Academy. On
Okay, yeah, I gotta
Netflix,
watch.
so.
Well, I mean, I've read the first issue of the comic, so I know what how the first episode goes, probably. But from there, like I definitely want to see the rest of the series.
Yeah,
The book is amazing.
It's weird that we're getting Umbrella Academy, Deadly Class, and Doom Patrol like all around the same time because they're all like like misfit kids and all this stuff, like misfit team of superheroes.
Now, anything with Magic Order? Have you seen anything, or have you seen any like word on a show?
Doesn't know.
Anybody out there seen anything on maybe Magic Order going to Netflix soon? If not,
yeah, I searched it up, Ramos. It makes sense. It's the actor that I was surprised about. Interesting. Okay,
yeah, we'll have to go watch it.
But yeah, going back quickly, going over these the other 2 DC books I want to talk about.
Yeah.
So DC is also releasing in 5 days. You got Justice League number 19 with art by Jorge Jimenez, which looks fantastic. And it's actually going to be leading into a line of books that's one of Scott Snyder's favorites, apparently, what he said on Instagram. Year of the Villain, which is 2019 is apparently their DC's Year of the Villain.
Oh, so they're going to do more villain-ish.
Villain-centric stuff, yeah. So this Justice League 19 that's coming out, like I said, 5 days. Next Wednesday is going to be setting up this whole Year of the Villain thing. So if you guys are interested in getting into these Justice League comics, now's the time to do it.
So I'm down. The last one I read is where did I put it? So right here, number 10. So I'm only
Drowned Earth. You haven't even read through Drowned Earth.
I need to get so I'm 9 down.
Jeez. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. So after the events of Drowned Earth, Mera is part of the Justice League now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because Aquaman is not
He's
present.
He's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not present, but Mera has taken over his role in the Justice League, which I think is pretty badass.
That is pretty cool.
But yeah, so she's gonna be part of that whole thing because we were just talking about Mera in the books side of things. So yeah, Justice League number 19 kicking off a whole new storyline, villain centric. So
cool.
Guys, get on that because I will be there getting it.
Also, what's another book I saw coming out soon? I don't know if it's already out. Detective Comics 1000, issue 1000 coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, the freaking covers, they got all these artists to do these different covers. And some of them are like, I just want to buy it for the cover. It looks ridiculous on some of them.
Let's see. Ramos asks if it's like Forever Evil, and I actually that's what I'm guessing, but I'm not really sure.
Evil. From what? Wait, from the Justice League or for Doom Patrol?
Asking about the Year of the Villain because Forever Evil was all about the villains taking over, heroes not being present
at all. They just took over the whole line of
because I remember the Forever Evil Arkham War was badass.
That is cool.
Where you had different villains taking over different sections of
kind of like
Gotham,
like Gotham is now in the TV show. That's kind of how it's
going. Like that, but like better. But,
that's good, man. You missed out. You missed out, man.
But yeah, so I mean that's what I'm guessing. We don't have very many details about it as of yet.
Your woman's.
Hey, my wife. She's on. She's in New York right now, and I wish I was there because I love New York. I mean, I love being here. I love this guy. But yeah, New York is amazing. Yeah, so
New York.
I'm guessing it's gonna be like Forever Evil. If it's anything like Forever Evil, I'm in because that was. I mean, I love villain-centric stuff, man. I love when the villains take over, especially when it's like you have that uprising of heroes that have to take over.
Right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. So hopefully it's something like that. Let's see. And then the last thing that I want to talk about for DC books, the big thing, Deceased. Like DC Comics and then like Deceased.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so it's spelled DCEASE D, so deceased. Basically Marvel Zombies, but for DC, where you have
that's the one you were
DC.
telling me about.
You have like Batman like fighting off a horde of zombies and stuff like that.
That'd be pretty good.
So we have a synopsis for it. A mysterious technovirus has been where'd it go? A mysterious technovirus has been released on Earth, infecting 600 million people and turning them instantly into violent, monstrous engines of destruction. The heroes of the DCU are caught completely unprepared for a pandemic of this magnitude and struggle to save their loved ones first. But what happens to the world's greatest heroes if the world ends?
What?
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. It's scheduled to be released May 1st.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right around when Free Comic Book Day is coming out soon, so I wonder if they're gonna is it May 5th? Free Comic Book Day? It's in May. I know Free Comic Book Day is in May. So or pizza sauce.
What's on your shirt? Is that a sticker? Oh yeah, it's a button.
Oh.
It's from The Dark Knight's Metal. It's the drowned Batman. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, Ryan just got me this, so I'm wearing it proudly.
I got the where is it at? Somewhere over here.
Red Death.
I got Red Death.
Yeah, it's on this side. I have no idea.
Red Death.
Somewhere. Yeah. Which, I mean, please make that into an animated movie, please, sometime.
What, Red Death or
it's
or Metal?
Dark Knight's Metal in general. Yeah,
that they do need to do that.
Let's see. What did these comments say? They have the initial Forever Evil arc on the DC app. Okay, I actually didn't know that, but I can't find the tie-ins and I want to read them. Yeah, if you were able to get Forever Evil Arkham War, it was really good. And actually, it was like Gotham with all the villains taking over different districts and stuff.
Oh, is that the one you're telling me about with the Kite Man? Is Kite Man in that?
No. That's
what was that one?
That's
Kite Man.
War of Jokes and Riddles. Yeah.
Well,
Kite
wait,
Man?
he goes,
Hell yeah.
I'm Kite Man. This is such a great villain.
But yeah, Arkham War was basically like these villains taking over. You had Man-Bat was in charge of one district. You had the Penguin.
Oh, that's cool.
Riddler was in charge of one. But it was more of an uprising, like an overcoming story about like Bane, because Bane is trying to take over these districts, and then he realizes that what's going on here is just chaotic. And so he kind of assumes the role of justice himself.
Yeah.
And what happens is iconic.
This is what happens.
I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit.
Oh, you're back.
Or your body.
Or your money.
Or your money.
I was gonna say his back, but hey, I changed the lines.
Your body.
Oh, your body. Whatever. Back, body. That's
Your
part of your
spirits,
fucking body.
Or
God
your
damn it.
body. You thought you said your money?
No, I said back. I thought he said money because I cut it off. Oh, your
Spirit?
money.
Spirit or your spine?
Or your pocketbook, Batman. You won't be able to buy anything after I'm done with you, Batman. Oh, good stuff.
Spirit or your pocketbook? Oh my god!
Oh, I'm crying over here
That's amazing.
because I'm just imagining him saying that.
Which, by the way, that Bane, the jacket that he had, like
The bomber jacket, kind of the bomber.
yeah, with the
trench
fur
coat.
collar
Yeah,
and everything. They actually used that in the Arkham War. So like he has that jacket in that comic, which is kind of awesome.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
What if he's like, I choose my pocketbook. And he's, you're no longer rich, Batman. I've taken everything from you. Oh, God.
Your precious armory.
Your
Graciously
car.
accepted.
Your house. It's all mine, Batman.
Let's see. Bane just came to audit Batman.
Yes. He's like Bane the tax collector.
I would love Bane to just like walk in, arms crossed, and then like he just like clicks a pin.
but he's wearing like the old like.
The glasses.
What Bane do you like? That Bane with the mask, like the gas mask like thing he had?
Dude, I just want
or
a
the
Lucha.
wrestler like mask.
I just want the Lucha Bane.
Yeah, right.
I just
So
want a
Lucha Bane, tuck or suit jacket. Does he have like luchador, or is he wearing like wrestling shorts, trunks, or is he?
Oh no, I didn't like that. I don't like that
Okay.
Bane. I like the Bane with like the
pants or something.
Yeah, pants.
All right, so he's wearing full suit pants and suit, or whatever. Suit pants.
As long as I got my suit and tie. As long as I got my suit and tie.
He's clicking his pen. I'm here to collect, Batman.
Bane tax collector. That's where's that standalone
Where's
movie?
that cartoon?
That
Could be an Adult Swim cartoon.
From the creator, from the people that brought you the trench.
He gets pissed and he like body slams them and shit. Like, oh, good stuff.
I was wondering what to break first.
Your bank? Oh, you're back.
your deductibles.
No more Social Security, Batman.
Your payment graciously accepted. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I want the traditional Bane. Like if we get another Bane in the movies, I want to see a monstrous like
huge,
Hispanic
huge.
accent like Bane, like the Bane that we got in the Arkham games, like specifically Arkham Origins, because that Bane was intense.
Perfect.
Yeah, we had like a rooftop battle with him. At one point, he just like comes in, like just like lays waste. Oh shit!
So he has like an accent, like a whole, like a Spanish accent.
Yeah, like the most interesting man in the world, like kind of like that, but like more like hulking. I don't always kill Batman, but when I do,
I don't always break his back, but when I do, I drink the seconds.
I don't always fight Batman, but when I do, I break his back.
And then I drink my beer.
I break his bank.
He's over there breaking. He's taking like little toys and like breaking them.
What is your login?
Do you like? All right. Do you like the way Bane talks in Dark Knight, or do you like?
Oh, The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah,
I like that version.
that like,
but that's not Bane.
I know.
It's winded Sean Connery. Oh, shaking.
They put Bane in every movie, like James Bond, like he's 00 Bane. Double O Bane.
James Bane. So there was a guy that actually did. He would go through drive-thrus and do these
Oh my god.
impressions, and he went through a drive-thru. I think it was Taco Bell, and he went through as Bane. And he was like, "When I get my double XL chicken stuffed burrito, then you have my permission to die." And they were like, "Excuse me,
sir."
I'll pull forward now."
Oh my god.
But yeah, if we get another Bane, I don't want another like British. I don't want another like reimagining of Bane. I want to see that like intimidating, like lucha, like physically impressive Bane.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I actually really want to go play Arkham Origins again. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, yeah, that was
Bane the
like
tax collector.
you had Bane in Arkham Asylum, and he was basically a Hulk. Like he was just the Hulk.
Yeah.
Where he would just like
Juice
run
up,
at you, dodge him, and then he hits the wall.
Yeah.
You know.
True.
But I remember the Arkham Origins fight. He was a little less massive, and he was a little bit more methodical. Because that's what Bane is. He will judge. Like he will observe Batman and find out, because he's not stupid.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's one thing that they got right in The Dark Knight Rises was like he had a plan. You know, he was able to like make things happen. He wasn't just like this like mindless, I'm going to run up the wall. Blah, blah, blah.
Mindless freak.
Yeah. If we ever get another Bane, I don't want Brand X freaking Bane from Batman and Robin.
What if they're like Vin Diesel as the new Bane?
I mean, if they
we're
could
all
pull
family
it off,
here. We're all family.
if they could pull it off, I don't want it, but like they could pull it off. That's the thing is like, he like growing up, I always thought, because I never read the comics growing up.
Yeah.
With Bane,
Bane in it. Yeah, I didn't either.
So my exposure to Bane was Batman and Robin, growing up as a kid, and so I thought Bane was just like this stupid with.
I want to see that Bane.
He's God no.
though.
They took juice out of him, and he just like freaking like all his steroids went out. And
Yeah,
it was
it's like- and he shrinked up to like this little skinny dude.
freaking Alfred, is that you?
Alfred Pennyworth.
Mr.
Bane. I've always hated you.
Alfred Baneworth.
Alfred Pennyworth. Oh, so good.
God, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. I have a conundrum. Does The Dark Knight Rises Bane count as whitewashing because you can be white and also be Hispanic? I say it's more like ethnicity washing. Still dope though. Yeah, well, that was the thing though, is like a lot of people that knew Bane as like that, you know, that luchador type
Yeah.
person, they were just like, oh, you gotta make him British, you gotta make him white. So I get that. Yeah, ethnicity washing I think is the perfect way to put that because yeah, I remember that. I remember people being really upset. They were like, oh, this is the Bane we're getting on. Fucking okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least we got a good like he says, still dope though. We got a good Bane. We got a good villain. We
Is
just
that the
didn't
one
get
that
a
had the
good
Venom
Bane.
tubes you're talking about? He had like the tubes attached to his.
Well, in the Dark Knight Rises, we're talking about the Tom Hardy Bane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I would love to see the two. Yeah, like
Like what was that?
Injustice.
Batman Forever, or like what was the one where
Batman Robin.
was it Batman Robin? He had the tubes and stuff. Didn't he have the tubes or something?
And then like he was just like
Must
Poison Ivy's
collect
lackey.
taxes.
Oh.
Dude, we gotta draw that up.
That's all it was. He was going Hulkamania 100% of the time in the movie. Yeah.
Your financials. Oh my God! Yes. How we come up with these things?
Bane tax collect that. Yeah.
Bane the tax collector.
That's the same for me. Batman and Robin was my intro to Bane as well. He is now actually one of my favorite Batman villains. That movie didn't do him any justice at all. Exactly. Yeah, because when you find out what he does in the comics and like yes, he does study Batman enough to like actually get the better of him in combat and break his back. And then you do him like that movie. Yeah. But like I said, like he said, at the time, like, growing up, you have no idea.
Yeah, of course.
You have no idea. Like
they should have had him like in a wrestling match. Like you see him luchadoring wrestling. I started out in the ring.
Dude,
oh wow, that sounds like a Scottish Mexican dude.
Hardy her.
Howdy her, I'm Bane.
Batman,
would you like some Lucky Charms?
I'm gonna break your back at the end of the rainbow. Follow me to my pot of death.
There's no gold in this pot, Batman. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Bane sex collector. Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta play that again.
I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit
or your money. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I've been following you for a while, Batman. I know just what I'm supposed to do. Hit you with my shillelagh in the back.
Well, we're getting pretty close to. Final countdown, my friends.
Final countdown. Yeah.
Flashpoint Fridays.
I will say, in this new Batman movie that they're coming out with, they're supposed to have multiple villains.
Yeah.
People keep referencing Hush and like the succession of villains that he faces in that comic. It's just like one after another. Like he's fighting like fucking Harley and he goes to Joker.
Yeah.
I will say, if they give me a scene where he walks by a jail cell in Arkham or in Blackgate, probably more so Blackgate.
Blackgate, yeah.
He walks by jail cell and you just hear like this like loud like, and he like looks over and there's like fucking Bane just like emerging from the shadows like Batman, you know, like freaking
Batman.
like
I need you.
thick Hispanic accent.
I need
like
your
physically
ID.
imposing.
He's in there stamping fucking papers from Texas.
Did you file your taxes?
If not, I'm coming for you and breaking your bank.
When I get out of here, I'm going to file your paperwork.
It's
file your death.
He's like huge, but he has like this small briefcase.
Tiny briefcase.
All right, guys. On the podcast is about over. We'll catch you next time. Catch us on our YouTube show. All right.
Oh yeah, because you only get an hour. Nice. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I want, man. I just want, like, honestly, out of all the Batman villains, I think Bane would be really cool if they did him like just right.
What do you want? I don't know what you want to call that, but
Let's see. What are the comments saying there?
let's see. Ramos. Oh shit! Did y'all ever talk about Godspeed on CW Flash? No. We're kind of staying away from the shows right now because we haven't watched any of them, me and Zach. So we'll have to start watching some.
I did see a set photo of Godspeed, the suit from the show, spot on from the comic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll have
100%.
to check it out.
Like it looks like it's off the page of the comic.
I liked Flash, but once they got to that whole
oh my god, what was his name?
Randy Macho Man Randy Savitar.
Savitar.
Macho Man
Savitar.
Randy Savitar.
Like
Randy
that, yeah.
Macho Man Savitar.
Keenan says, "Have a good night, guys. Have a good night, man. You out of here.
See ya, man.
Thanks for tuning in, man.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Link, man. Hey, appreciate it.
Just
But
remember.
yeah, I mean, things like that, like the way that Godspeed looks, it's still very obviously like one of those like CW leather suits because they fucking love leather, but it does look like the design, like down to the smallest little detail, is straight out of the comics. So
cool. I'll have to check that out.
My question is, why can't we do that for the main fucking character?
Right?
The
Flash. Yeah.
Because I don't know, he his suit, man. Like I've always had a problem with the Flash's suit, more so than anybody's. I think even Arrow, like Arrow doesn't have a comic accurate suit.
Yeah.
As opposed to like, I mean, like you have the Flash, but like it's always something minute about it, like the head shape or like just like having the chin strap versus no chin strap. Something about it always gets to me where I can never take the Flash seriously ever.
Well, he lives under the sea. Because his head looks like an octopus. It looks like one of those things
from space.
Remember those ones like you used to throw the wall crawlers? That's what it looks like.
Oh, little things that you throw the wall
had
and just kind of like
had like the little lips like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Oh man.
Well, guys,
let's see. From the same episode, there's a poster of the Flash outside his museum, and he's got yellow boots in it. So people think yellow boots are coming. Interesting. I do like that they're evolving the suit though. I do like that.
Yeah.
Where they're constantly making updates and changes.
Oh, he did have yellow boots at certain times. Yeah.
Well, I mean, in this episode, apparently they're alluding to it. So
interesting.
Yeah,
okay. I'll have to check it out.
I don't know. It's if they can get the writing to be a little less like it's soap opera-y a lot for me.
Yeah.
Like it started getting that way to where like it was less of a superhero show and more about like, is he gonna get with Iris or not?
Oh, you mean his speedster wife? And his speedster's daughter.
You're not the Flash. We are the Flash. I still remember that.
Everybody's the Flash on the show.
We are
all fast.
I'm Barry Allen, and I'm one of the fastest people, I think. Yeah, but I mean, like, if at least the suits are looking better, hopefully, I mean, I want to give those shows another shot.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like, where do I start?
I don't know. Maybe just read.
Maybe just read Deceased, May 1st.
Read Deceased. All right, guys, thank you for joining us for another Flashpoint Fridays. Flashpoint Fridays, Flashpoint.
Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.